So we're entering despair, it seems, although for so many people hyped up action, what is it to me? Well, right now I just feel despair, because I am actually worried. Doesn't mean the chapter was bad, though, no, it wasn't actually a bit. It's just that I can't shake this unease in my body that something very bad is about to happen, and not in the story-wise, but just for hope. This is Black Clover chapter 191, and this is the Angry Enemy Fan, the Despair Reviewer. Team, well, what are we gonna call them? Team Defender? All heads out into the hall where they enters a strange dimension that is crazy with mana. And and even Nozel knows what this is. The Shadow Palace, which is, according to legend, a border between this world and the afterlife. So yeah, the nobles do seem to really know what the Shadow Palace is. Once again, bringing the plot twist of it all. It's a pretty strange world, as they all get sent different direction. Asta lands on the ground, although technically Mimosa lands right on top of him and almost crushes his face with her gigantic boobs. I'll take his place any day. If I was his age, of course. I mean, granted, Mimosa is not 18, but you know what I mean. Those gigantic boobs, that would have been a very nice landing. Of course, Asta has suffered a headache, so she heals him, and but they cannot find everyone else. So Mimosa uses her map, and actually here is what things get a little more exciting almost. The map she sees is many different rooms. The same rooms that is modeled after that stone tablet that Patri put the stones in. The map looks just like that. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different rooms. And each and every one of them, of the teams Save the Kingdom, may have been scattered across here. Very likely Jack and Jami, as well as, well, you know, Raidis and Vados too. And she can detect that the strongest amount of mana comes from the top. Very likely Licht or Patri. Perhaps both of them there. So either way, Elsa says that they have to move. But as they get to over one place, they suddenly gets overrun with dozens of paintings. It is Lila possessing Ril's body, and as we all know, Ril's painting magic is extremely broken, because it's just that powerful. It can manipulate anything else. And now that Lila is taking over the body, there's no telling just what kind of power these paintings can do. Although technically, yes, we can guess what kind of power these paintings can do. What I'm trying to say is, how can Mimosa and Asta break through such a powerful combination? As he proclaims that they're gonna paint a painting of a new world with no humans. Noelle strangely ends up alone, and her opponent is none other than the revived Fana, who, by the way, says that she's not gonna last long. You know, I think we have just seen Fana's real personality. As you all know, Elf Fana was kind of annoying of the fact that she was always so hung up on rage and blah 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 like that. And now when she's revived in a teenage body, she seems a lot calmer, although still full of hate. It's not like she's crazy with hate, although I think she is crazy with hate, but you know what I mean. So I think we have just seen her real personality. Her real personality is that of a very arrogant young woman. Actually, I think that was foreshadowed even in the past, well, you know, Raya's picture, where she said, how rude of you, when she said something like that. So, I mean, she is flames. Noelle is water, so I'm just trying to think here. How is that a bad matchup for Noelle? Unless, of course, this elf Fana's fires are more hotter than any water. Well, at least give me hope, because I need that. Melilio is fighting none other than the revived Vatri. In a way, I've considered this to be pretty fitting matchup, because after all, yes, Vetto's magic is extremely close up and personal, and so is Melaleo. And Melaleo is the only one who is willing to kill everyone else, although I think the rest are also gonna willing to kill, except Asta. And this elf Fana is just an elf Fana, so she can be killed. And Melaleo will definitely not hold back against Vetto. However, I think Vetto is gonna be a pretty bad matchup against her, because his beast magic is extremely close combated, and now he's in his teenage form, so I think he's actually in the best shape of his life, although that's up to debate, I guess, but he may very well just be that more powerful. And finally, we see, we do not see Nozel, so we don't know what he happened, but we ends up with Fueglio, who is standing before none other than Kaiser, the new captain of Purple Orca. Actually, it was implied in another info that Kaiser was also revived through... No, Kaiser was also possessed by an elf. And now it is confirmed. Yes, the new Purple Orca captain is an elf too. First Dorothy, the one personality we didn't really see. And now the new Purple Orca captain. Sigh. It's worth noting though that Fueglio calls him the strongest shield of the kingdom, possibly implying he has some kind of defending magic. And now that he's revived through an elf, we can all but assume that he's more powerful than before. I'm worried. I am worried about all these matches. And as I said before, there were 10 holes, I think. And we do not know what happened to Nozel. We do not know what happened to Rades or the rest either. But what I'm trying to say here is Elf Gosh, Elf Dorothy was all back in the real world, meaning that they are not here. So who are the other apostles of the god? Because it seems to imply that only the apostles are here, meaning that these are the more powerful ones. We all know that Raya is one. He may face off against Nozel, when I think about it. Or someone else, by the matter. So who are the other ones? Are those familiar faces or someone we haven't seen yet? I don't know. A lot of people are saying hyped. Well, yes, there may be hyped matchups up ahead. All I'm seeing currently is despair. Things are not moving the way for the humans to do. So yeah, and finally, where we still don't really know where, if Juno is here, but I think we can all but assume he's gonna get inside here. So whatever hope is gonna happen now, we don't know. But can Asta and Mimosa dispel Rill? No, I don't think they can. They need to get close to him first. The strongest shield. Can the strongest fire user of Salamander do it? Can beast magic be overcome by extremely close combat fire magic? And can Noel's new upgraded water extinguish Fana's mad flames? Give me your thoughts if you have any.